so rusty. Oh, I cannot even close in the gap in order to hit them. Oh, I need the other charms. Well, you know what? I don't need this. Excuse me. Hey, S-Base. Right, so we're back where it all started. Don't worry about it, dude. Just warming up here. Trying to get used to the first game again. It's been a while. So yeah, I don't know if you were the one of the ones that voted, but some people wanted to see ABSRAD, some people wanted to see something else. I was thinking about it, and I mean, we have some unfinished business, and it's been weighing on my mind lately. So I think this is the perfect time to get back to the first game. I know that I said some things. I may have said some things to the effect of ABSRAD is awful, it's an awful fight, I'm not having any fun, I never want to do it again. But let's give it another go. Let's give it a second chance. Speaking of second chances. Oh, it's been so long. I'm so rusty. Oh. There we go. Oh. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, I gotta get back in the game, otherwise I'll have to I'll have to delete my video. I can't have a video of me defeating the pure vessel without getting hit a single time and then pull off performances like these. Oh, sorry about your phone, dude. That must suck. Especially for something like the Pantheons. Like, they're hard as it is. Without having to be challenged by technology. Yeah. Wow, it really feels like a whole different thing. I should be used to this kind of movement from Silksong, but it's very different. Don't worry about the poll. I mean, at the end of the day, I was just trying to see if people were getting tired of Elden Ring or if there was an unanimous wish that people had, but it turns out that I guess people are in it for the vibes regardless of what we do. Oh my god. Okay, it wasn't that long ago that I was able to do this fight flawlessly. I'm starting to think that this might not have been the best idea that I had for a cozy Friday night. How did I lose the timing for the parries? I was so proud of my triple parries. I gotta get them back. What happened? Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on. Starting to think that I'm not even gonna make it to Radiance. And I don't mean the Pantheon, I mean just getting used to controlling the night again. Okay. Oh yeah, you never do that. You should know. I think the parries only work if I'm right next to him. Like so. That's how I managed to get them consistently. Hey, we made it to the orb thingy. I think I just spammed. I just spammed attack and I managed to get the parries consistently before. What am I not remembering? Well, let's not waste too much time on this guy because if I unlearned so much from Vessel, I shudder at the thought of how it'll be with ABSRAD. Still wanna fight Grim. I miss Grim. I could swear I just spammed it before. Why is it not working now? I had the same build and all. I think I had. Somebody made a mod on Silksong with the knight, and he is universal. If you ignore up transitions that you have to double jump or cling to a platform, he's universal. You mean that you could do the whole game, the whole of Silk Song, with the knight? That must be fun. I don't think I can get used to not having some of Hornets' features, like the sprint and clinging to platforms. Like, just some little quirks that it's super weird not having them now. Yeah. The slug halves your hitbox while healing. You can abuse it a lot. Yeah, I was using it for Radiance, and that's why I have it on. I have the build that I'm using for Radiance. Okay, I gotta get at least one win. Come on, come on. Let's uh let's access those memories. That muscle memory needs to be reactivated. There we go. That's what we wanna hear. I feel so uneasy fighting him now. All that hard work, all those hours of practice, gone. Ah. Where am I? Oh. Come on, show me the tentacles. At least show me the tentacles. Yeah, that's what we want to see. Oh, the wall jump got me. Okay, okay, I'm happy. I'm happy with that one. Hey, Sparta. Pure vessel being pure diesel. Well, that would make him very, very in demand, as things are right now. Okay, let's just go over the classics. Let's just revisit the greatest hits before heading to the main course. How did I deal with that again? One dash. I have forgotten about all of this. It's insane. And I think that is not how you want to deal with that attack. Hey! You can't see me because I'm on the PS4. That's where the Hollow Knight one is. So you can see me this time around. I'm smiling like crazy from how much I've forgotten about all of this. It's so funny. And by funny, I mean very painful. God damn it. You're supposed to dash through him, not away. I remembered that. My hands do not remember it, apparently. Nope, don't wanna do it. Oh. So risky. God damn it. Whew. Am I thinking of making a boss rush video? You mean an actual edited clip? I had plans for that after the Path of Pain video. Basically, the original idea was for me to finish the Pantheons and then make a follow-up video to Path of Pain discussing the Pantheons and how my feelings towards the difficulty and the challenge in the Pantheons is different from what I felt during Path of Pain, and just comparing both. So that was the idea. The problem is I never got to finish the Pantheons because I got stuck at Radiance. And I said, fuck it, and I never played this again. So I'm very, very rusty. Now I feel like it's time to revisit some old friends. I think I was able to do Grim no hit once as well. Or maybe just one hit. Not sure. Oh, but this is such a cool fight. No, no. Okay, okay. Let's go. Let's go. I'm satisfied. I clearly need some time to get reacquainted with these guys if I ever decide to try out the Pantheons again. But today we're on a mission. That mission is here. After paying for a toll, if you look down, it speeds up the animation. You can test it on the Crystal Peak toll. A toll? Hold on, hold on. What do you mean a toll? Have I forgotten more about the Hollow Knight than I had thought? Oh, right. So, positive vibes only. This is a Friday night chill stream. Let's not get carried away and very salty, if possible. Oh yeah, my favorite. Oh, you know what? I gotta turn down the music. Otherwise, I won't hear the audio cues. Oh, no, 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 you can't attack these ones. It's gotta be a magic attack. Right. Mm-mm. Ooh, yeah. I gotta turn down the music. Sorry, but not sorry. It's not even that good of music. Being a hater already. And I need to crank the sound volume a little bit. I'm gonna need all the help that I can get. Hey Mao, look at what we've gotten ourselves back into. Hold on, let me catch up with you guys. You're thinking of posting a video about the Resident Evil 4 Mercenaries mod, and I was wondering what you think. I think that's gonna be super cool. I think you'd love it. I actually I got super into Resident Evil again when Requiem came out last month or so, and I got super into the whole mercenaries mode thing. And I watched a couple of videos that made an analysis of the whole series, and they made a comparison between the different mercenaries modes. And people usually consider 4 to be one of the most fun ones. So I think you'd have a good time with it. I still think you should try 6 though. 6 is where the action is. Like for a Devil May Cry guy, you cannot go wrong with Mercenaries mode in Resi 6. Just forget about the rest of the game because the rest of the game is trash. But Mercenaries mode in that game is peak. How am I doing? I'm not even sure. So we did a couple of tries against Pure Vessel just to warm up, and I'm very sad to say that I may have to delete that no-hit video because I got wrecked by Pure Vessel. It's amazing how much I've forgotten about all of this. Not just the movesets and things that I had learned, like attacks to avoid, how to avoid them, but just general movement. I really thought that I would be more up to the challenge after Silk Song, but they really have different. I don't know. It's like you're driving on the same roads, but the car is different. It's like suddenly you're driving in England and you're driving on the other side of the road, and your car has the steering wheel in the opposite side, and you have to use you have to shift with your left hand instead of with your right hand. It's very interesting how it's so familiar but so foreign at the same time. But hey, we're keeping positive. This is a chill stream. I mean, I don't care what anyone says. This is just a slightly less uh, slightly less good Silk Mama boss fight. I don't care. Silk Mama really was an upgrade in just about everything except for difficulty, which is not a bad trade, I must say. Alright. Oh, those sneaky ones that pop in right next to you. Oh. Oh no! I tried healing with a tap. You gotta hold it. I knew that would happen. I was starting up the game and I remembered in this game you hold to heal, you don't tap. And I knew it was a matter of time before that happened. It's gonna happen many more times, I assume. Oh! Fucker. Oh! Okay, okay. Time to take a break. So, I have something to share with you guys. So, some exciting stuff happening. So, you will remember that little song that I made for Sharma. So, I took down that video because I really got excited with that whole making a music for Sharma, and I got so many ideas flowing. Suddenly, there was so many possibilities. There was Chakra, there's Carmelita, and I don't know who, many others more. I assume. So I decided that I was gonna try out more songs for more characters, and I'm gonna make a channel that's all about that. So I've been setting up a second channel that's just for music. So I'm gonna upload that video back there, and basically it's gonna be just for stuff like that. So versions of Silk Song music and whatnot. So yeah, I think I'm gonna launch it this weekend. I'm very excited. I already have ideas for a follow-up song, and I spent the entire morning in my bedroom just messing around with my guitar and my keyboard, and I gotta say, I mean, not to be uh, false modest about it, but it I think it's looking very good. I think the second one may be a banger beyond what the first one was. Better not use a beast shriek between the attacks because of the spheres. Gary Song Strike. Actually, I came up with a name that I think is a little bit better than that, if I may say so myself. But I will keep it. I'll build suspense. I'll keep it a secret for now. You'll guys see. I think that it's gonna be exciting. I'm excited. It's gonna have good stuff. I can sense good stuff coming. Turning around cancels your slash cooldown. Try hitting very fast while turning back and forth. Maybe very... by very little, maybe? Mm-hmm. Actually, it's not just getting used to the mechanics and the boss. I'm actually getting used to my PS4 controller again. The D-pad works in slightly different way to the PS5 controller. The the D-pad is a bit more how do you say, connected. All the buttons are a bit closer together, so it's easier to move left or right when you just wanna jump up. Gotta get used to that again. Lots of things to get used to again. But we're committed. We're in this. Shit, I was still looking at chat. Gotta stop doing that. Oh, you don't need to jump for a beast shriek, do you? I think to remember something to that effect. Yeah, don't really need it. Okay, that's good to remember. Oh, I was nearly dead, huh? Dash through the first row, ignoring the gap. Jump through the gap in the second and dash through the third. Okay, let's see that whole thing. So. It's not an instant cancel, so I don't know. I really couldn't feel a difference, but maybe there is. It's just super small. Oh! Yeah, see what I mean? I started gliding sideways. Oh. You know what's fun? This shows you how relative everything really is when it comes to what's considered the best in any given time. Like, I remember when I got my PS4, I had two controllers. So I had my main one, a black one that came with the actual console, and then I had the blue one that I got off of a used electronics articles shop that I got for super cheap because it had a broken a broken trigger. So I opened it up, I fixed it, and voila, I have a new controller for like 10 bucks. And it's fun how what was considered at the time my most comfortable and best controller is now giving so much trouble because I've gotten used to the new bad thing. It's kind of just how life works, I guess. What's premium does not stay premium forever, and that's the same with, well, with us as well. It seems that I ignored the option of healing again. Well, it just so happens that I seem to have forgotten pretty much every opening. Okay, this would be an opening. Ah, that's on me. Totally on me. No excuse for that one. Oh, these ones don't work. That was dumb. Oh. Just heal on face swords. What's face swords? Oh yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, that's the safest one for sure. I just want to get back to that goddamn ascent into the final phases. Because I remember that being the phase that broke me last time. Whoa. Again with the taps. No. Oh yeah, Descending Dark, the whole iframe workaround. I never really got good at using that for my advantage, am I? Guess I should start trying it. Yeah, at first I kept trying to hit them because that worked in Silk Song against Silk Mama. I'd forgotten that only magic attacks work on for these ones. Yeah, they're making me panic, so it might be a good idea to get rid of them. Why do I keep hopping to attack them? Yeah. Fucker. Oh, come on. Oh, no juice. Oh. Damn it. Can I? Can I? I don't remember. Okay, I can get at least two. Oh, now the fuckingness begins. So is this where we can use Shape of Un? Oh! No! Uh, sir, would you mind? Yeesh. Ah. Yeah. Okay, so I only ever use it on the second phase when she appears on one of the closer platforms. When I can melee her, I use it to avoid the start of the attack. Yeah, first phase 2 is when it really starts getting tricky. Like phase 1, it's just muscle memory. It's just rebuilding muscle memory at this point. The bottom platform is usable for Shape of Un. Oh, so it's the bottom platform. I thought it was the second to last. Yep. Right into it. Oh, I wanted to do the D-Dark. At least I got the idea. That's better than nothing. You can see. What the f- They have a design flaw. If the balls don't land on you or a platform, they keep their hitboxes for half a second. They are unseenable. I mean, we're way past the point of pointing out things that are unfair or janky about this fight. At this point, I'm perfectly fine with the fact that this is cheap and just made to grind you down. So that's what I wanted to get myself into in this lovely Friday night. Okay. What the fuck would I do that? I was out of juice. D-Dark is worth thinking about when it's horizontal swords and you're just above the spikes. Yeah, that's what I gotta work into my brain. Oh, whoa. Uh. What? What? What the? What is this? It has a hitbox. It has another hitbox. What the shit? Guys, guys, what the hell is happening? Have you seen this before? Oh, I mean, absolute amazing timing. We were just talking about the jank and the cheapness of it. Now this is taking it to a whole new level. Thank God it's gone. I keep trying to do D-Dark exactly when I'm out of juice. The only occasion where I think of do it is when I cannot. I should have healed. Oh no. Oh, whoa. My chat froze. Hold on. I missed lots of stuff. Okay, this happened to you as well? Hey, Scrap Scouts. Oh, JMat. Yep, who's yeah, Clippy. The Clippy profile picture gave it away. Right, so we're wrapping up some loose ends, as you can see. Some unfinished business regarding one very specific furry sun god. I still can't get over how much they were able to improve this type of fight with Silk Mama. Like, I know that the fight can get trivialized and it's not very challenging, but that's really the only aspect where the fight may have suffered uh, in any way, because otherwise, from a design, narrative, just the vibes, from every angle, Silk Mama is just so good. Even the way that the game moves and feels during that fight, like the platforms, they move around. The spikes do not appear in the ground like by magic. They are actually in the arena before you can pogo on them as you make your way to the boss platform. So they have a narrative reason for being there, or a logical reason for being there rather. It feels much more dynamic, much more alive. Even the spikes, the needles that Silk Mama throws at you, they feel much more dynamic. While here they feel very fixed. It's like they're on railroads. I'm not hating, just pointing out that they were able to pick up a concept from the first game and develop it in take it to the next level. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I had to turn down the music just so I could hear the audio cues for the spikes. Gotta say, it's not really helping that much, but well, how fast ABSRAD is? God damn it, ABSRAD is very fast. Like those lasers, I swear to God, I don't have a reaction time good enough to be able to deal with them if they spawn just next to me. I would love to know the frame data for those laser spikes. Like how many frames do we have to react to it compared to the average human reaction time? Because it feels very fast. Of course, we are no mere humans. we're we're super gamers over here, but still. Oh, that would have been a great time to heal. This is just as good. even those phase spikes, sometimes when they speed up, they're really fast. If you're right in their face, it's very hard to escape. Yeah. Am I getting good? I only see phase 1. Honestly, I'd be very happy just getting to the goddamn ascending phase and trying to understand just what the hell is it that the game expects me to do during that climb. Because that's the one that broke me. And I have my... I'm full of positive intentions and good vibes, but I really want to try that out again and see just how I can make it work. Should I be looking at ABSRAD's highs? I have no idea where I should be looking at most times. Uh. By the way, can't you hear the music at all? Because I still have it on, just a bit lower. But if you can't hear it at all, I'll turn it up just a little bit. I don't want it to be completely off. Oh, of course. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, I'm cooked. I gotta wait for it. Can't rely on the first laser to not hit me. I always gotta assume that it's gonna track me. Look at that. Making use of my healing opportunities. Hey. Oh, I should have did art. Yeah, just could save myself a whole lot of trouble. Still not built into my muscle memory, that's the issue. Okay. Oh, I'll take it. No, no, no! No! What am I doing? No, the other one! Ay, ay, ay. No! Come on! Hey! Hey, think he might wanna come downstairs? Kinda boring up there. Fuck! Thought I could drop down. Well. Oh. Oh, that was unlucky. Shit. Hey, hold on, hold on. The Discord link is expired. What do you mean? Pogo off of her to gain more height. Whenever you hop onto a platform right where radiance is, use D-Dark. Okay. Okay. But Discord links can expire. But what do you mean? Like the link to join the server? Huh. Okay, I'll look into it once we're done here tonight. Shaman Stone? I mean, I guess. How much? 3. So what are we thinking? We get rid of this or this? I don't want to get rid of any of these. I guess it would have to be Grub Song and Un. To be fair, I'm not even making that much good use out of Shape of Un. And it would be good to speed up this first phase where I don't need to use it that much. But then again, it would be more of a way of speedrunning phase 1 just to get some more practice on the phase that it's really giving me trouble. As soon as I unequip Shape of Un, I will regret it every time I try to heal. I mean, if I use it, how much is the increase in Shaman Stone? Is it like a 1/3%? 1/3%? What the fuck? My brain is all scrambled. I have scrambled eggs for a brain today. Uh, is it a 33% damage increase? I think I remember reading that. Oh, is it a 50%? Ooh. Oh, okay, okay. Hold on, hold on. Let's try it out. Not because I'm expecting to use it for, for the actual real attempts during the Pantheons, but because I want to get the first phase over with as soon as possible. Because it's the latter phases that I really want to practice, and in this way we're just wasting time. Hmm. Oh yeah, it's got different multipliers for different spells. It's all super complicated. Well, it makes big boom boom spell go even bigger boom boom. So I'm happy with that decision. Of course, spawn right under me. Why don't you? Well, I'd say that it served its purpose very well. Fuck! Well, at least we got here quicker this time. Oh, of course. Oh yeah, there was the sort of cheese where I remember that whole cheese where you pogo off screen and the projectiles would despawn. I don't think I have made it to work. Oh, you can dream nailer. Okay. Sure. That's amazing start. Oh yeah. Oh, give it to me, baby. No, but I like the fact that phase one, the last time, it went by super quickly. So if the stars align, this is a positive. You just need to, well, not have to heal. Simple. I'm a pro at not healing. Should be fine. Oh, he's not liking it. He's spamming those sun projectiles. No, no juice. Fine. Oh, those are so tricky. Yeah. No, this is good. This is good. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm actually digging Shaman. Let's just hope that phase 2 doesn't turn into an absolute disaster. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, come on, not that one. Nice. Oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm not dead. I swear to God, I cannot see. Tell me that you could tell apart the lasers from the background. In this platform in specific? Oh, that's actually that's actually a good reason to maybe go to the left one. Because the yellowish of the sun is right, it's right, behind me. Anyway. But I gotta say, I think I like Shaman. Only thing is not get hit. That's all I gotta do. Yeah, easy. Don't get hit. Simple enough. Okay. For your business. Oh, I didn't manage to get any soul. Was I too late on the dream nail? Maybe go here. Oh, no. This isn't a good idea. Ah. Yeah. This is not. Nah, this is a bit too much. I'm afraid. It just takes so long. I can toggle the swords? Hmm. Gary, turn on hitboxes if you can't see the lasers. Dude, I'm on console. What do you expect me to do? I am gonna turn the music back up just a little bit. You don't have that option, have you? Not in console. Oh, I can reduce camera shake. That could help. Wait. I wonder if there was some workaround that I could do even though I'm on console, like reducing contrast, making the image more sharper. I don't know, something that would make it easier to avoid the lasers from blending into the background. I don't know. You think they're gonna patch this somewhere down the line and reduce the flashbang effects? Like if FromSoft did it for Radon, I think that this is fair game. I know it's not as if they're not launching patches like 10 years after the game's out. Okay, you know what? I take it back. This music is actually kind of cool. I was hating for no reason. Okay, this is promising. Oh, I don't have juice. What? At the same time? Oh, oh come on. Fun fact, it's a bad idea to immediately go for P5 after beating ABSRAD once. You need to be consistent. Otherwise, you'll get to the end and die there and come this close to smashing something. Speaking from personal experience. I gotcha, I gotcha. Yeah, it's an achievement in itself to beat ABSRAD, but then once you start thinking of climbing the mountain and do P5, now that's a whole different thing and that's a whole different preparation. So it's back to square one. Did he beat her? Nope. But good luck with your own ABSRAD in your own parallel universe there. I hope your knight has a better time than mine. Oh my god, they last so long! I can't dream now. Do I have to do it right at the start? Well, this isn't promising at all. Fuck. Well, just gonna go for it. Fuck. What? The stream stopped and you went to a fireboard video? What the hell is happening? What the hell is YouTube up to? Fireborns that like super Hollow Knight Pro, right? With all the crazy modded challenge runs. If anything, it could be a deal where he was brought into this stream and offered tips and whatnot. You know what? That could be a good idea. Like, you know those reality shows where a pro coaches a complete noob in a sport, and then at the end of like a month or so, they will have to face a pro at whatever sport they pick. You think Fireworm in 1 month could coach me to beat this? Oh. Yeah, I can't seem to dream now. That sucks. Oh my god, that setup was a bit rancid. Well, bye bye baby, bye bye. Shape of Un would have been helpful. Just this once. He is the god gamer. I remember watching one of those videos. What was it? I think it was like a pro boxing coach coaching like some amateur to fight on a pro fight. I think he may have had more chances of coming out of that ring alive than the Fireborn would of making me do the Pantheon at his rate, but well, it is what it is. Fuck. D-pad fucked me again. Would shit stop happening for a second? No, no, it does not stop happening. Ay, ay, ay. How are we doing? Everyone holding on okay? It has here on my app that I have 160 hours put into Hollow Knight. I know that we've spent lots of time on the Pantheons, but this must not be right. Like I must have left the console on one night after a stream and just went to sleep and then only realized it the next day when I came back from work or something. This gotta be inflated. No way. Am I the only person that thinks Hornet sounds like she's... What is Fanny? You mean fancy? Fancy and logical? She's more diplomatic. Well, yeah, yeah. She's very assertive. Like she's kind and she's empathetic, but she's firm. She sets boundaries. And she is a hunter and she isn't afraid or conflicted about um, being a hunter and just embracing violence. But but she accepts the duality of that you can be a killer, but also be kind and empathetic for those that do not pose a threat to you. Um, Actually, it's a very well fleshed out character. Mm-hmm. What am I doing? Come on. Oh, killed by the D-pad. Shit. No, but yeah, still to go back to Hornet and her character and her personality. It was one of the best parts of Silk Song was exploring that world as Hornet. Like it was great exploring Hollow Nest as the knight and kinda embodying his lack of, you know, personality, his voidness, pun intended. But it was great just exploring Farloom through the eyes of Hornet and just seeing how she interacted with people and how she evolved as a character as the game went along. Super cool stuff. And don't get me wrong, I love the type of game that the first one is. And coming from, you know, Dark Souls and whatever, I do enjoy a good silent protagonist. That's a blank slate for the player um, to project his own adventure and his own personality into that canvas, into that avatar. But now that I realize that Team Cherry are able to create a character, a protagonist, so well developed, so fleshed out as Hornet, I hope that they stick to that formula, that they try and come up with other strong protagonists. Kinda interested in seeing what they'll do next, you know. And I have to say, it's so liberating having a protagonist that we can embody and control. That's that is not in any kind of denial or having a mental crisis or having doubts about themselves, you know, because that's kind of something that's super prevalent these days. And sure, it's narratively uh, deep, and it can be interesting playing as that sort of character, but sometimes it's just not fun, you know, and you gotta go over that ludonarrative dissonance in order to play your way. So it's great stepping into the shoes of a character that just wants to explore the world and get stronger and prey upon those who prey on the helpless, and do it with a grin and a smile on her face. Like I remember when I first fought Hornet the first time around in the gardens in that foresty area, Green Path. When I first fought Hornet in Green Path, and I had no idea who she was. Although I guess at that point I knew that there was gonna be a second game and that it was gonna be about her, but I had no idea what her character was about. And one of the things that I remember being very intrigued by was how she felt. It seemed like she was loving that fight. Like she was laughing whenever I hit her, and then she hit me back, and she was grinning. She was laughing. It was so interesting compared to your regular boss fights where everyone's super serious, or either that or it's just a mindless zombie. No. Mm. Oh, come on. Not like this. But damn it, it really does look like you can dream nail ABSRAD. Nah, whatever. I really wish RNG would be on our side for once. Nope. Not gonna happen. No, I don't have juice. Epá. Puta que pariu, foda-se. This feeling when void is a personality trait. I mean, it's 2026. I think it's about time that we accept that void can be considered a personality trait. Hornet is so tall, the needle's attacks seem much smaller. Yeah, that was a constant throughout the game. Like, I mean, we're not using right now those charms that make the attacks longer, like Mask of Pride and long nail, but it would. I think that I would lose my mind when I if I remembered how far the knight's needle would reach. Wait, not needle, nail. Oh my god, it's so confusing. I confuse them every time. Uh, I think so. Yeah, possibly after Mantis Lords, I was in Deep Nest. Although I didn't go to Deep Nest right after the Mantis Lords, or hmm, or did I? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe I. No, no, no. I visited the Mantis Lords. I realized that they were real, and I left them for later. I distinctly remember that. Okay, I went in there pretty early, and I refused to leave it. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. S-Space joined at the first ABSRAD. Wow. Talk about going full circle, huh? Oh yes, but that little that little smiley thing that Hornet makes. I I so distinctly remembered just loving that reaction from her because because she's super serious and solemn when she encounters the knight for the first time, but then the fight starts and it's like she turns into someone else, you know? Like, interestingly enough, if I if I compare it to known behaviors from top athletes or even fighters from martial sports, it's kind of the other way around if you think about it. Where if you look at like in boxing, you have a guy like Usyk who is super playful and super funny and always cracking jokes and being a goof. But then when he steps into the ring, like he changes. He becomes a machine. But the interesting thing with Hornet is that it's the opposite way around. Like she's super serious about her mission, but then once the fighting starts, it's playground time. At least that was my interpretation the first time I fought her, and I really loved her for that. Oh, that was a bad idea. Why did I do that? Are you a he or a she? A vessel? I mean, are you a boy or a girl? I am the Hollow Knight. No, like, what's in your pants? Void. Well, that could be that could be one or the other depending on how you wanna interpret it. But is that the word Nitus? I don't think I ever heard that word ever before. Nitus. Oh, like actor and actress. I don't think I knew that. Interesting. go step right into it. Why would I do that? Yeah, that's what I'm accustomed to. I mean, accustomed to watching movies and playing games. Not, it's not like I use the word night a lot in my daily life, you know. Yeah, the Knight and Hornet, basically everyone in Hollow Knight operates under DuckTales logic. It's like Donald Duck. You just have to accept it. Oh, come on, I dodged that. Ref. Well, can I heal, please? I want to. I swear I want to. Mm. At least we're having fun. I mean, I'm having fun. I don't know about you. Oh my god, do not bring Rule 34 into this conversation. I listen. Actually, uh, I have a thing to share. So, you know, I've been pretty much detached from the Hollow Knight community, mostly because I wanted to avoid spoilers for Silk Song, but also because I have been trying to keep away from places like Reddit, uh, like Discord, large Discord servers, pretty much every place where lots of people gather online. It's been a thing like for the last couple of years where I was trying to tone down my consumption of that kind of content, and that the content that's usually featured in those kinds of communities, and mostly because I felt that it was just draining on my energy. Just the average Reddit experience, like everyone just full of sarcasm and cynicism, and everyone just is the wittiest person alive, and it's like you cannot have a conversation without it being drenched in like 7 gallons of irony, and it was just too much. It got to the point where I felt like I wasn't getting anything out of it, and it was doing my mental health no favors. So I quit. I left Reddit. I have stopped going to forums, and for Hollow Knight, I didn't even bother engaging with the community because I didn't want spoilers. But so fast forward to this week, and I joined r slash Silksong because I wanted to share song, my Sharma song, and yep, pretty much all that I found there were posts that were tagged not suitable for work. And just by looking at the titles, I could see what they were on about. And yeah, I agree that pretty much every community is like that. Sure, sure, sure. Did you hear about the Mossback sacrifice? Sacrificing Mossback to Team Cherry. Hmm. Oh, that reminds me that I have yet to start watching his content on Silk Song's lore. Gotta go, gotta go put it on my watch later list. How how is your relation with the watch later list on YouTube? No joke, actual question. Because some people will like put everything, every single video that they find they'll put in there, but then they'll never watch it, and they'll build a huge backlog of watch later videos that they never get to watch. And some people, like what I used to do is I would never use it pretty much because I was afraid that it was gonna fall to that uh, building a huge amount of a backlog that I would never get to watch. But I started using it recently, and you know what? It's been helpful. I'm using it as intended. Can you believe it? I'm actually using the watch later list to watch things that I can't watch at the moment, but I will literally watch later. And I will watch it. Imagine that. It's funny how it's a sign of how well adjusted we are to society, where we make a big deal out of being able to properly use the watch later list to watch videos later. I think this is telling, but I will make no excuses. Ay, 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 come on, come on. I wanna go, I wanna get killed by the orbital cannon. At least give me a proper death. Still going? Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna be super patient. I'm gonna attack when it's safe to do so. Try not going blind, trying to separate the laser cannon from the background. Shit. This is not being safe. This is not what playing safe looks like, in case anyone's wondering. Some Reddit communities are good, though some are, let's say, not okay. I would agree with that statement just out of, just generally speaking, I wouldn't say that everyone and every single community is bad, because obviously I haven't been in every single community that's on Reddit or any other forums for that matter. It's just that it's a matter of, it's not the fact that everyone behaves like that, it's the fact that if you pull out your phone and you just need to kill like 2 minutes waiting for the train or something, and you go on Reddit, there's a high probability that you will be exposed to toxic discourse. And I don't mean toxic in the sense that it's necessarily an argument that people are having or people are being bitches to one another. It's just that, you know what I'm talking about. That terminally online, super on top of every single situation kind of sassiness that people tend to, that posture that people tend to assume online. That kind of, there's a name for that. That cynicism, that sarcastic detachment from everything that people seem to feel the need to assume because it makes them feel, I don't know, smarter, more in touch with the inherent absurd that's reality. And basically that means that we cannot be uh, 100% passionate about something. We always have to refrain ourselves from showing genuine passion about anything, and we do that by uh, pouring a little bit of irony into wherever we're cooking. And it's so exhausting, man. It's so exhausting. And it's not even just online, it's seeping into reality as well. Like, for instance, like yesterday I went to the movies with a couple of friends, and we went to watch this super cool film called Obsession. I highly recommend it. It's one of the best horror movies that I've seen ever. It's amazing. But it's an interesting film where it's very much in tune with modern culture, especially when it comes to young people and dating and mental issues and all of that. And it treats those issues with uh, a very copious amount of dark humor. But it's also a super dark film. But so throughout the film, people were laughing at scenes that were kind of uh, disgusting and super dark and what's the word, like things that would shock you and would leave you gasping for air, like things that were really dark, and the implications of what was happening during those scenes was kind of messed up. But but everyone was just laughing their asses off in the film because they went into it with that assumption that this is like super exaggerated and this is ironic, so we're gonna just have fun watching this. And it's just so exhausting, man. We can't appreciate things uh, honestly anymore. Everything's gotta be ironic. I don't know. I We brought Reddit up, and I'm ranting, but whatever. I had to vent. I had to put this out there. Okay, let me check what you guys were talking about the watch later list. So, Scrap Scout uses the watch later occasionally and rarely ever actually checks it. Okay. And then I find that half of them showed up on my feed later and I watched them anyway. That will happen. That will happen 100%. Maokami uses the watch later videos as a safekeep for videos I might find useful later. That's a very good point. That brings up an interesting point, which is that's how I used to use the watch later list. And for me, that thing, that way of using it, did not work at all. Like, I would save videos for stuff that I felt like I would eventually get up to doing, like programming stuff. What else? Like arts and crafts, music related stuff, guitar related stuff, like a song that I wanted to learn. I would save a video of a very good tutorial that I found, or a guy playing it that was showed that was really easy to follow along and to learn from him. But those are the ones that I never get back to, funnily enough. But then when I switched to using it to just save videos that would be good to play like for a 20-minute bus trip and I had nothing else to put on, those I use all the time. And it's great having like a bag, an emergency bag of just stuff that I can put on to kill some time. But yeah, moral of the story is, yeah, don't waste too much time on Reddit. It's a slippery slope. Gaze too long at the abyss and the abyss starts gazing back at you. And in the case of Reddit, I don't think that's an abyss that you want to have looking back at you for long periods of time. Irony has poisoned a lot of things. Dude, you're speaking my language now. Thank you. I swear to God, if there's something that I wanna be put on my tombstone, is exactly that. Like, caring husband, lovely father, whatever, tried his best to fight irony. Probably died trying. It's not as if I don't enjoy a good, sarcastic joke. Like I watch Doctor House. I love me some. I do enjoy watching things, quote unquote, ironically, from time to time. It's just that I feel like irony should be consumed or should be used as hot sauce on a dish. It's something that you apply very gently, generously, and don't overdo it. But people just use it as salt and pepper, and just or ketchup, and just splash it all over every food that they have. And it ruins everything. It really does. Yeah, that whole doing this thing is bad and overdone while doing the thing. This that's I tell you, that's a cultural dead end. That's where culture goes to die. That's just waving the white flag of defeat. That's throwing in the towel. That's just saying that we as a culture, we cannot create anything new. So the only thing that's left for us to do is to recycle what's already done, while acknowledging that it's something that's already done and obsolete. But we're gonna do it anyway. But we're gonna acknowledge that we're doing it, knowing that it's bad to do it, and that will give us some sort of a pass, uh, some sort of validation that allows us to retain our intellectual value while doing nothing in order to produce anything of intellectual value. And god damn it, I should write those things that I am saying, because I swear to god I'm gonna write an essay about it. Well, you know what? To be fair, I have written essays about this, to be perfectly honest with you guys. Most of the work that I did for my master's thesis relied touched on this very subject, because I was doing a study of on a Portuguese author that also had these issues be a big part of his work. So I basically did my whole thesis analyzing his work from the angle of how irony is viewed throughout his work, how it can be seen as a way of self-progression, self-improvement, but also as this sort of devilish desire to just destroy and feel good while doing it. Some people get so used to spicy food that they get literally desensitized to normal food. You know what? You just completed my analogy wonderfully. Yeah. They get desensitized, yeah, so then they have to splash it on top of everything. Otherwise, they feel like if there's not a hint of irony in whatever they're having, it's not worth it. It doesn't taste like anything. They don't feel anything about it. If the third wall has a gap on the ground, then I think you can safely heal there. Oh, hold on. Let me flick the switch back to thinking strategy here. I kinda went on a irony postmodernist rabbit hole, and I kinda forgot that I was playing Hollow Knight for a second here. What do you mean the third wall? The platform? Oh, come on. Oh, sword walls. Okay. I see. No, what the fuck? Finally some good RNG. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Sun God. Oh, that was a waste. Why do I split up every time? No. Oh my god. Shit. What an awful idea. Yes! Snipe me! God damn it. Oh, this is so tough because it took us like 3 hours getting into this phase. And I have absolutely no idea how I'm even gonna pull this climb consistently. Jesus, what a gauntlet. What a marathon this is. Yeah, well, I think I'm satisfied. I wanted to get sniped by the orbital cannon and we got back to that stage, so I'm happy. I think I was able to shake the rust off a little bit. So I think I'm gonna go for one more and that'll do. That'll do. What? Go. You got hit? Oh, that one did. Okay. Yeah! What the fuck should I do? What the? Well, yeah, that's as far as I'm gonna get. Yeah, okay, okay. Let's think this through. So when you say try keeping the same rhythm as the rays, it's just a what does that mean exactly? Your colleague was laughing her ass off every move. Oh, it's just people being annoying. Like some, we just have to come to terms with the fact that some people will just be assholes, and there's really there's really not much that can be done to do anything about it. Use double jump to go up and dash to reach the platform. So double jump to go up and dash to reach the platform. Jump at the same time a ray blasts and double jump when another is about to strike, so you'll dash in sync with the ray so that in case it's in your path, you'll still be able to avoid it because of the iframes. At least when you have them. So that when you are about to do a double jump, you can already see the trajectory of the next ray and don't go there. Try to not just go for the platforms, but jumping the opposite side and shade dashing to the platform. Yeah, god damn it, that's what I tried doing this last time, but he just knew that I was gonna go the opposite way. Or maybe it was just random, I don't know. Well, I gotta say, yes, that is a lot of tea. But I would be the one to judge. I mean, there have been days where I drank like 4 coffees and then came home and had a Monster energy drink for the stream. So stuff get life gets tough sometimes. Sometimes you just if 10 cups of tea a day is what it takes to get you going, you do you. That's what scares me the most because yeah, it feels like you need super quick reaction times, but then it takes so long getting to that phase that how the hell are you gonna get the practice that you need? Well, anyways, it's been fun, guys, but I gotta get going. Ooh, gotta get some rest. Gotta get my eyes rested after all these flashbangs and orbital cannons and whatnot. Yeah, hmm. I think I'm in this to stay. I mean, we've we've gotten this far. It would it felt so awkward when we started this stream tonight, and I felt so out of touch with the game and like fighting bosses that I had pretty much mastered, and feeling so inept at fighting them now that it's kind of a waste. It's kind of a bummer, and I don't like feeling that. So I still feel like there's some juice to squash here, and I wanna get it. So I think I'm gonna keep grinding this. I really wanna do the fifth Pantheon. Like I don't wanna leave it hanging forever. I feel like that's gonna be an albatross around my neck. I don't want it. So maybe we keep doing this next week. I still can't commit to a new LP because things are a bit weird at work, but in a good sense. Weird in the sense that there's some changes happening and I'm gonna have more responsibilities at the school. But that also means that I will probably have to stay there until later, and maybe sometimes I won't be able to stream. So whatever, and everything it is putting a lot of mental load on my mind, and so I don't feel like this is the time to commit to a full LP from the start, and especially if it's gonna be Undertale. I already dropped it because I felt like it wasn't a good time once, and I don't want to do that again. So who knows? Maybe we'll keep grinding this. This this is a good way of winding down after work. I feel like people always think that I'm crazy for saying this, but it really is. It really is. It really gets your mind off of things, you know. Like when you're focusing all of your mental capacity on dodging those orbital lasers, like suddenly everything else in life doesn't matter that much. So yeah, maybe we'll keep doing this. Okay, guys, I gotta go. Feel free to continue the tea conversation on the comments or on the Discord or whatnot. I will look into that Discord link, see if I can get a new one. Anyways, see you guys. Thanks for sticking around. Bye bye.